Okay, I'm going to turn off my camera. And I'm going to share my PowerPoint screen. Great, thank you. Okay, today we are going to be talking to Sarah Carpenter. And I would like to say good morning to everyone and welcome to the PASSHE West virtual session for Arch Company. Thank you for joining us, Sarah. We greatly appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And for the attendees, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave your questions in the chat. We have Abby who is working with us, and she will be monitoring the chat and make sure at the end of the session that we ask Sarah the appropriate questions that were placed in the chat room. Again, thank you, Sarah, for joining us today. Can you begin by telling us a little bit about your organization?
Yeah, so LARSH provides support to individuals with intellectual disabilities in a home-based setting. We've been around since 1972. And then in addition to that, we're one of over 130 communities worldwide and over 40 countries.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the role you play with your organization.
So I am the HR assistant. So not only do I assist with recruiting for positions, but I also network with our local colleges, universities, and all students. And then in addition to that, conduct orientations as well. I've been in the HR field for about 2 years now, and I've actually been going back for my master's in HR and leadership. So just a little bit fun fact about me.
Great. What do you find that employees or interns like best about your organization?
We are a community, so I know a lot of places might say that, but when it comes down to it, you aren't just a number or just another employee, but you're valued, you become a part of the family, and really it's a whole different experience here. I know I've been on the profit side as well as now the nonprofit side. And you just experience real, authentic interactions with one another. So it's really powerful.
Great. So what makes your organization, in your opinion, unique than other companies?
There's a few things that definitely stand out, but I'll just name two. We have what we call relationships of mutuality. So we're all on the equal or same playing field. So just as much as the individuals we support with intellectual disabilities can learn from us and teach us, we can also teach them. So everyone has the ability to teach, grow, and learn, which is really awesome. And then in addition to that, a lot of people on the healthcare side or even the human services side refer to individuals they support as their clients, but we really value more than that. So these individuals might have an intellectual disability, but we focus on their gifts and their actual abilities they can provide, not necessarily on that disability. So we actually call them our core members, since they're at the core or the heart of our community. It's not only more respectful to them, but it just develops that mutual relationship or that mutual ground with one another.
And I'm sure not only the individuals, but the family members appreciate and value that as well.
Definitely, definitely.
What is something that most people don't know or would be surprised to learn about your organization?
We are the first LARSH community in the US. So out of well over 100 communities, we were the first domestically. And we are also the largest community in the US too.
Where is your organization located?
We are in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay. What is something you look for in candidates when it comes to resumes or cover letters?
The biggest thing is the job history or the experience, not necessarily always the experience in the field, but really looking out for those, what we like to call, or I like to call, job hoppers, individuals that spend short amounts of times at employers and jump from role to role. It's not always necessarily about the experience at the end of the day. It doesn't hurt, and I firmly believe, I know especially fresh out of college just a few years ago myself, that job history, and you have to start somewhere, and we totally get that, but also spending a length of time with an organization is important too.
Do you have any tips on what students should do or not do during a job interview?
Definitely be professional, not only in terms of dress and attire, but the language you utilize as well. Be authentic, be yourself. I think that's really important to showcase that in a job interview. And it never hurts to shake hands with the employer or the hiring managers at the start of the interview.
What opportunities do you have available for alumni or soon to be alumni, as well as current students with your organization?
We are currently and always hiring for direct support assistants, so individuals that provide supports to our core members or the individuals we support with intellectual disabilities. In addition to that, our office team is generally looking for individuals as well. And then we never turn down interns. I think it's definitely valuable. It doesn't matter where you might be at within your career or your job search, but an internship as well.
Is there any particular major that you are looking for to work with your organization?
We've really gotten a lot of majors all across the board, but like psychology, education, human services, those generally are thriving majors, but it doesn't necessarily deter you if you aren't in one of those majors.
Okay. What is one piece of information you would like to leave with our students as we end our conversation today?
Job searching can take a while. It can be a stressful process, I know, but don't necessarily settle for a position. It might take a little bit longer, or you might find a position along the way that might not be right for you, and that's okay. But I'm sure there's a job out there that you're passionate about, and don't settle.
Abby, do we have any questions available in the chat room?
There are no questions at this time.
All right, so again, thank you for attending the LERSH session for the PASSHE West virtual job fairs. Thank you for the opportunity to talk to Sarah today. You provided some really great information. And again, we thank you for being willing to help our students out.
Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate you guys, and best of luck to all of you students out there and alumni.
Okay. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to your university's Career Center, and they can provide you with contact information for your representative. Again, thank you, and stay well, and have a good day.
Thank you.